Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fan Friday today, guys. Hope everybody's having a good day today. Just playing some Sonic Mania music, if you guys didn't know what this was. And playing some standard today. A lot of standard submissions. We had some modern submissions as well. But mostly standard today, and there is so much to unpack for standard. A lot of fun stuff like Transmogrifying tokens. This is a deck list I really hope works once we get on stream here. We're going to tackle Boros first, though, because Boros is a nice spicy brew. Although, we're probably going to be running into a lot of Golgari decks in Standard at the moment, since that's kind of like the #1 deck at the moment, kind of. So, welcome, SirEklz. Yeah, welcome, Mark. Welcome, Joe. Never gonna. Hope everybody is having a great Friday. So we're going to do Boros by MikeJVickery. I think this was submitted on Discord. As always, guys, if you want to join the Discord chat, we have a Discord as well as a Facebook. And if someone wants to, who is in Discord, on the chat, if you want to, let me just actually do this. I'm going to invite people by copying this thing. Bada bing, bada boom. There's the Discord link there. So, should be working. If you guys want to join our Discord, we also have, of course, our Facebook group as well. We talk Magic there and stuff too. And, you know, just have fun. Just have fun overall. Hey, Kenneth. All right, so we're going to do Boros first. We got 3 Legion Landing, 4 Adanto Vanguard, 3 Justice Strike, a Path of Metal in this, with Swiftblade Vindicator, History of Benalia, then Legion War Boss, Deafening Clarion, Tajik Legion's Edge, Shalai, Ajani Adversary of Tyrants, 1 Experimental Frenzy, which I thought was super interesting, Aurelia Exemplar of Justice, and then, of course, 3 Response to Resurgence, one of the best Boros cards in this deck list here. And then in the sideboard here, we've got Dawn of Hope, Remorseful Cleric, a Citywide Bust, Settle the Wreckage, another Ajani here, Hotly Warrior Poet, Lyra Dawnbringer, and 2 Fall of Thran, which I think is hilarious as well. What's up, LB? And 2 Banefire. Let me know how the delay is today. I just got a new router. Just got a new, what was it? Netgear Nighthawk, like 10X or X10, whichever one that was. A super expensive router to make sure that we don't drop anything during the streams. Had another technician come yesterday to look at our connection. They were like, "Oh, you're missing pins on the connection on the wall." I'm like, "This is you're the 4th technician to come to our house. Why hasn't this been fixed yet?" All right, let's go to Boros, and let's see how we do. Making sure that this is pushed over a little tiny bit. There we go. Play first, yes. Really like the 1 Frenzy? Yeah, 1 Frenzy is awesome. So we've got a pretty interesting hand here. This could be a keep for us if we draw into an untapped land next turn. I don't think it's worth it, though, so we're going to go in the mulligan. This is a lot better for us. Turn 1, turn 2, and if we hit a land by turn 3, we'll hit History of Benalia. So we're going to go with the keep here. Vindicator off the top. I'm actually okay with putting this on top here because of the turn 1 with the landing into a turn 2 a Vanguard or Vindicator. Discord is popping off! Nice. Welcome everybody to the Discord, as always. We have fun. The Brawl channel is actually just a meme channel, so I'm sure that if you guys just start, you know, wandering around, you might have some fun there. Oh, this might be Is It Wizards here. I'm gonna go with the Sacred Foundry untapped. Let's go with a Adanto Vanguard first, because this tells me that this is It Wizards. We might see a removal spell towards the Vindicator first. Not going to attack in, of course, since that's a 1/2. And next turn we'll go for a Swiftblade, unless we hit a History of Benalia. No Heroic Reinforcements. Love that card. I think that card's really good. This is definitely something that you might want to put into the sideboard, maybe. But it's a card that's kind of bad against a more mid-range opponent. Against an aggro opponent where you kind of trade blows back and forth, Reinforcements is really good. But against an opponent that's kind of more mid-rangey or controlly, it's kind of bad. So it really depends on where you're at in the match, though. We could block here. We're not going to. We're just going to take the 1. Don't want to pay 4 life for the Vanguard. Could take 5 life, though, if they go with a kill spell on the Vanguard here. They may. No, Pyromancer. Okay, that's fair. Brawl still exists. Only in our dreams, Joe. Brawl exists only in the channel. Oh, yes, we get our white mana there. So History Benalia is definitely coming down here. It exists in the channel only for us to make fun of stuff. All right, making some 2/2s here with Vigilance. Very nice. And let's get in here for 3. Not going to attack with the Vampire yet because we want to get that Legion's Landing flip next turn, so we get that Aurelia out. By the way, guys, always let me know if the music is too soft or if I'm too loud or whatever. I try to adjust that as the match goes on. Going with a block here. We're going to pay 4 life. Obviously, the 4 life here is detrimental to us right now, but next turn we'll have an Aurelia and we'll have a huge swing with the Legion's Landing, as long as they don't kill our other creatures here. Now, if they lay out a white mana and go Deafening Clarion, I'm going to feel real bad, but let's see what happens. 3rd mana here for the opponent. 5 cards in hand. Yeah, this looks like it's just Izzet Wizards, which is fine. I love Izzet Wizards. If they played the Cinderwind here, they could get in for a possible 3. Now, they're just going to play another Pyromancer and get us down to 9. And then probably hit in for 1. I don't think they would want to attack in, though. They probably just want to play and pass. That's probably the play here for them. Yeah, they want to play and pass. Ooh, Lava Runner. They want to play another Lava Runner and probably pass, since we have this 2/2 here. Which I'm okay with. Alright, we're going to go for an attack here with Legion's Landing. We didn't hit a land. If we hit a land, we would have played Aurelia pre-combat. We definitely want to get out all-out attack here for that Legion's Landing flip. Now keep in mind, we don't want the Adanto Vanguard. We don't want to pay for the mana here for this, or the life for this, since we're at 9. We're getting close to like Lightning Strike range, so... What's up, Singe? Yo, T-Dog, what up? Doing well today. Anybody going to a F&M tonight, or going to a local game store? Brawl exists only in the form of memes. Exactly. Blocking the Vampire. That is perfectly fine. We're going to go with that play. Interesting that they didn't want to block the Knight there, since the Knight would have gotten the pump for next turn. So that's very interesting from the opponent's side. We're going to go with a Aurelia here. And they're completely tapped out, so they can't get rid of it. So all we can really hope for is that they don't have a mage, Exclusion Mage, that bounces Aurelia here. We're still at 10, though, thanks to that Vampire giving us 1 point of life. Let's see. Ooh, Risk Factor. Interesting. You know, we're going to say... yes, we're going to have it deal damage to us this turn. Because they can't redo it. And we're at 6 here. Now the thing is... Did they lay a land this turn? Did they lay a land? No, okay, they haven't laid a land this turn. So they could go with a Wizard's Lightning and then attack in with Lava Runners. But they're not doing that, so that's good for us. They're just passing turn here. Oh, and a Tajik off the top. Oh, man, that's awesome. So we could play Tajik here. We could also just play a 1/1. We're at 6. If we attack in here, they got to block these two. None of these gain Vigilance or Trample. None of them gain Lifelink. But they all have Vigilance, so we're all good here. We're going to target Aurelia for the ability here. And Tajik is coming out just because it's stupid. Sure. We're going to have this go onto Tajik here. Reason being is if they do block Tajik, they're still going to lose both their creatures. And Tajik has haste and all that kind of fun stuff. So we can get a counter onto Aurelia here. Yeah, there we go. So much stuff going on here. Lots of good damage coming through. I'm stuck working. Had to swap shifts with a coworker to register and inspect the car I just bought. Oh, nice. What's up, agent? Double blocking onto Tajik here. That's all right. No problem. Still getting a point through. Down to 4 for the opponent. And we're going to pass turn here. Now, really, the only thing they can do is go Risk Factor into maybe getting something else interesting, but we're going to just have them draw the cards with risk factor. Because if they go risk factor into shock, we're dead. So that's probably what they're going to try and do this turn. There's risk factor. We're going to say no. They draw cards. They go to 5. And that should be it. That should be game there. There's really nothing they can do where they can prevent the damage here. Unless they play... No, that's it. No, that's it. There's nothing they can do here. They could have shocked us after that risk factor, taking us down to 2, then 0. But of course, we're smarter than that. All right. We're up a game here. Let's get into sideboard game plan. As far as this game plan goes, I think we're honestly fine with what we have in the deck list. I think Experimental Frenzy could maybe come out for a Settle the Wreckage. We could also take out... Let's just hit some here. I think we're fine. How's the baby girl doing? Became a father myself in June. Oh, nice! Yeah, we became parents June 18th. And she's great. She just went to get her her second round of shots today, her vaccination shots today. When do you bring in Hotly? Not against this matchup. I would say this is more of a control card, definitely, because it creates you 3/3s every single turn. This is great against the more mid-range to control strategies. So I think that's good there. Yeah, exactly. SirEklz against control. That's exactly where you want to bring it in. So basically, the Planeswalkers are just there to go really well against control decks. That's why Saunders was really good in Kaladesh block. This is a really good hand for us. We just need one more mana for that History Benalia. Let's go with a keep here. We're also on the draw, so we may draw into a land. Oh boy, by the way, nice! June 17th? Oh, wow! That's funny. I'm gonna go with a... Let's just go Plains Pass. Gonna turn down the music in my ear just a little bit so I can think a bit better. 2 mana here for the opponent. 5 cards in hand. I'm a father of 3 kids making mac and cheese and hot dogs. Kids love it. Kids love it. I love it. I love mac and cheese and hot dogs. So they're going to definitely have a removal spell for something. So we're going to go with a Adonto Vanguard here and hit 2 and see if they have anything for the removal. And hit 2 again. If we played Legion's Landing, we'd have most certainly have lost our creature with Legion's Landing. Electromancer. Interesting. Interesting line of play here for the opponent. This makes all their spells cheaper. It's also a wizard itself, so... 4 cards in hand for the opponent here. Would love a land. Did not hit a land. Let's go for an attack here, and Swiftblade Vindicator is after. I think that's probably okay. Let's see if they want to block. I don't think they'll want to block. Yeah, they don't want to block. They want to continue to hold up maybe their lightning strikes and stuff like that. Let's go Vindicator here. Whoops. Need to go red mana there. I feel like Vindicator is just going to immediately die. I hit 6 by accident. It should have hit 2. Hitting 5 to make sure that I can respond if they go with a strike on that Vanguard. Hitting 6 on MTGO is a bad idea if you have a creature that you need to constantly trigger things on. If they're going to go for a kill spell or something. Feels like they're going to. Yeah, Wizard's Lightning and then Vindicator, that's fair. I knew there was going to be a removal spell somewhere on the 2, but whether or not it was going to the Vanguard or the Vindicator, I didn't know. I feel like it was probably more towards the Vindicator because we can give Vanguard, you know, indestructible, but never really know. How has the Path of Metal performed? I tried a version of it, but never could get it to work when I needed it to. Yeah, I think there's only a 1 of in this deck, so honestly, I feel like Path of Metal is not as good as it was. And that's in large part thanks to Belmont Courier not being in the format. And we really don't have a replacement for Courier in the format either. Experimental Frenzy is as close as we can get to a replacement to Courier as far as like card advantage. But it's not a turn 1 play, obviously. Well, it's just getting in here for 2, no problem. 2 cards in hand for the opponent, so they're probably out of gas. So we're going to go for Please a Land. Thank you. Would love a land. All right, let's go for a History Medallion here. Free combat, and then just attack in here. Ooh, do they have a counter spell? Spell Pierce? They do! Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Should have played Legion's Landing thinking they would have that, but they had so few cards in their hand I didn't think they would. They're going to go with a block here. No, they're not. Ooh, okay, all right. So that means they might have risk factor in their hand now. I'm trying to predict what the opponent's doing, but they're outsmarting me. Let me hit 5 again. Lava runner here. It does have haste thanks to Wizard's Lighting and Spell Pierce. Swing out for everything. Yeah, getting in for 5, 6, 7. Pretty good. If we hit a land off the top, we want to go Shalai. If not, we want to go History Benalia if we can. Ooh, okay. We could go for Legion's Landing to get around another Spell Pierce since there's only one, but they only have 1 card in their hand. I don't think they would have another one. Let's try. Good, okay. Things are happening. So we want to be aggressive with a Vanguard here and just attack in. Since it's a 1-1. And we would lose more life as a blocker, so. Now, if they have a removal spell for the Knight here, they can get in for an additional 7. You could also win the game if they have a removal spell and a full attack. And then another Shocker strike to the face. So we're actually pretty close to dead right now. We really need to bring out the Shalai if we can soon. Would love to play Legion's Landing next turn, and then Justice Strike, probably the Journey Runner, Journey Mage, or the Electromancer. Loving the Sonic jams, by the way. Yeah, SirEklz, Sonic is, I know a lot of people like to hate on Sonic the Hedgehog, but it's one of my favorite game series. Okay, let's see here. Pumping. Ooh, Lightning Strike to the Knight here. Interesting. Do they win now? Do they have 2 burn spells in their hand? That is the question. Come on. Where's the second burn spell? You have a pump spell? It's so close here. Gotta go fast! That's right, Charles. Of course, guys, while you are here, make sure to like the video if you like in the stream. And to subscribe to the channel, because we have tons of content like every single day of the week. Down to 2. They did not have a burn spell, which is good for us. We still don't have another land. We need a land. Legion's Landing is probably worth the play here. The double Legion's Landing or Legion's Landing 1 here with a Justice Strike to the Electromancer or the Journey Mage. Both of those are good ideas for us. We're going to do this before they untap that blue mana, so I think we want to go with... It's so close here. You might be right with the second Legion here. The problem is, of course, is if they have like a burn spell in their hand. If that's the case, we're just dead. That's true. We could also just go with Response here. Keep Response up or Justice Strike up. Either one of these will do the trick as well. Being able to destroy one of the creatures. My thing is if they go into a Cinder Wind, we're dead. So we definitely want to just... Let's pass because both of these are instant speed spells. We're not going to pay for that Indestructible for the Vanguard, so we want to be careful on that. So if they top deck just removal or burn spell, then we're just dead. So that's kind of the price we pay here. If we had hit a 4th land, we would have played Shalai like immediately. So they go Steam Vents here. Yeah, they definitely know we have something since we took so long to do that. They're passing turn. Interesting. Okay. So we're going to go with a Electromancer Destroy in response to them passing attacks. Which is good. That's very good for us. Still no Ajani, or still no third land or fourth land. We have Legion's Landing here, which is good. So we can't attack in, but we would definitely be very close to dead if we did that. Now keep in mind, we attack in for 7, 8. That drops them down. Let's see. If we had 1 more mana, we would do that. Just not hitting that 4th land. We really need it. We desperately. We're so close, too. All right. Okay, so if we attack in here for everyone, we go up to 3. We have a removal spell if we need it, but we also have Shalai coming in as well. Or we could go Shalai, not Shalai, we could go Legion's Landing and History Bedalia. But I think we want to go Shalai to make sure that we don't die. That's the goal here. Is it Wizards list run Shock? I'm not sure. Our list does not run Shock. The deck lists, if you guys are interested in the deck list, they're definitely in the description of this video. So let's go for a combat phase here. I hit okay there. Oh no! No! What? Oh no. My connection to the Magic just... Poor Magic. The account, it died on me. We would have probably won that game, but... That's funny. That's so weird. I've never got booted like that before, as far as like just getting completely kicked off. It's always been like my side where the internet died. But the internet is obviously not dead. So I don't know what happened there. That's super funny. We would have definitely attacked all out and then gone up to 3 and then played probably Shalai. But that would have been it. Charles is just a Strike-a-Tron killer. No. Technically not. We're gonna play one more game with Boros here. We normally play 2 games. Stop being mean to your opponent. It wasn't intentional, I promise. That's funny though. I can't believe that it just booted us completely. But if opponent had blocked with any of their creatures, they would have lost their creatures. We would have played Shalai and been, you know, incapable of taking damage directly. So that then a direct attack wouldn't have done anything, which is good. 2 Legion's Landing and an Aurelia. Sure, we'll go with this. This seems like a good opening hand, right? Let's see if I can play a full game now. Opponent is on the play. May see a Golgari deck. No, we see Boros. Ooh, fancy. I'm gonna go with the Legion's Landing here. And then pass turn. By the way, if you guys have been watching Pleasant Kenobi's videos, I keep popping up in them because I said, that's a Tron killer. A couple times I sent that to him. And, do we want to make another Legion's Landing here? I think it's probably fair to do that. I'm like, now I want to do things where it's like, I put on like a pirate hat or whatever and be like, "Arr, that'd be a Tron killer," that kind of thing. I think that'd be fun. We're not going to attack in here, I don't believe. We want to save our creature. Opponent would be more willing to spend mana, or to spend life to keep their creature alive on that block. PK fan here, nice. Deafening Clarion? No, Legion Warboss, okay. So Tajik is going to be really good on the next play here, as far as an all-out attack. Makes one of our vampires a 2/2. I assume they're just going to attack in for 4 this turn. Please no. Welcome, Elliot. Does this deck run Takali Honor Guard? Does not run that. Ooh, Warboss off the top, but we're just going to go for a land here and then go Tajik. Because that's awesome. We get in a full attack here, and Legion's Landing flips. We're going to mentor a Vampire. So Aurelia or Shalai can come in the following turn. They're going to eat the Vampire with the War Boss here. No, they're just going to take it. Okay, that's fine. We go up to 22, though. If they have removal, they want to spend it on the Tajik here. Doubt they're going to have it, though, this turn. Looks like they're just going to go for an attack again. I'm having a tough time admitting that War Boss, it's a lot in the meta, so many blockers. I think War Boss is good. I mean, it's basically Goblin Rabble Master, with the exception of being able to pump itself, which is nice. But yeah, it's just not as good right now in the format because the format just has a ton of really good, you know, creatures right now. 5 cards in hand for the opponent. Ooh, Coil. So they did have a removal spell. We're going to go Clifftop Retreat here. Aurelia or Shalai is the answer for this particular turn. I think we want to go for Aurelia since they already spent removal. We could also go Legion War Boss, but I think we want to go Shalai here. This eats all their creatures, basically. And swinging back here, again, means we have lifelink. They may trade with this 1/1 here. Keep in mind the goblins continually spawn, so... We're just playing Shalai to see, okay, if they have another removal spell, they're going to use that on that, and then Aurelia is going to come in. And then be a huge threat. Legion War Boss would be good in an Izzet or Jeskai control? Maybe. Honor Guard is great out of the sideboard. Yeah, I agree. Hey, there's an Aurelia of their own. They're probably going to pump the Vanguard, I would assume. They may pump the War Boss here, though, to get another Mentor trigger on this Goblin. I feel like they would want to pump the Vanguard because it turns into a 5/1. So he couldn't block it. 3 cards in hand for the opponent, though. Jeskai Frenzy with a War Boss. That sounds spicy, Elliot. So many Lyras running around, Legion War Boss has cost me a match or 2. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, Lyra Dawnbringer is one of the best creatures in the game right now as far as standard goes. Let's see where they're going to put this stuff. Okay, they're putting Aurelia on the War Boss and making a token. That's fine. Again, keep in mind the War Boss can be killed by Shalai here if they attack in. Looks like they're going to. They are. Now keep in mind, if they attack him with the Vanguard, we'll block that, and if they pay the life, we'll actually be in a really good standing here. That's why I was concerned about them putting it on the Vanguard, because it would, you know, be able to kill Shalai. Obviously, War Boss can kill Shalai, but this is a bigger block here for us if they attack in, which they are. Nice. So we take 7 here and go to 11. Now, this does make it a 4/1. That's true. Mentor there. Okay, so they worked around both plays here. So we want to block the War Boss. That sucks. What's up, Jonathan? Welcome to the stream. You're not late. We're still on the first deck. And of course, if you guys are late to the stream or missed the stream, it's always going to be on the channel right after the stream is over with. Oh, another Shalai off the top. That's nice. We could go with another Shalai, since that's still very difficult for them to get around. But it's not as difficult now thanks to Aurelia and this being a 2/2. I'm just saving my Aurelia here, because I want them to burn removal on Shalai. I'm going to hit 6 here. We'd like to hit another land so we can go Aurelia and War Boss next turn. That would be great. I feel like the Angels deck is one of the best in the format. It forces control to use their high mana like Contempt. Yeah, I agree, Devlin. I think Boros Angels, it's just like every single card in that deck is just straight value. So a lot of the control decks just have to like counter everything. If they can't, they lose. This is kind of a Boros mid-rangey deck, I would say. The deck lists, of course, are in the description if you guys are interested. If Boros splash blue, then meh. Turning it into Jeskai. I really like Response Resurgence, especially in Boros Aggro Shell. The 5 damage is really relevant. And extra combat step is so strong with either a History at 3 or Aurelia on the field. I agree, Dragnel. I think both of those abilities are really good. Just like how Find and Finality in the Golgari lists, that card is amazing. Like, it's a board wipe, but it's also a card that gets back cards that have been, like, Assassin's Trophied or, you know, Lightning Striked or whatever, or died in combat. It's just a very good card all around. It's doing exactly what you want to do. Opponents thinking out their play here. 4 cards in hand. 4 mana available to them. Ooh, they're pumping themselves, so they're going to go with a Adonto Vanguard attack again. Yeah, that's fair. Now, the Hexproof Lifelinker here is going to block the Vanguard. I don't know if they'll want to use the 4 life here. They may want to. They do. That's fair. We're down to 9 here. Ooh, and History Benalia. Okay. 3 cards off the top. Would love a Deafening Glare. Yes, exactly what we wanted. Oh, that's funny. All right. Let's see. Gonna go Deafening Clarion pre-combat. That's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. And we just go Legion War Boss right after that. Now this means that Shalai can die against Aurelia here. Let's go with a War Boss. That was about as perfect as you can get. And this is our one opening to have Shalai trade with Aurelia. So let's see if that's going to happen. I don't think they'll want that to happen, honestly. We did the lifelink there, so we go back up to 12. We're going to block the 1/1. Okay. Very nice. And they can't touch the War Boss with removal. Ah, that was such a good draw for us. And then Aurelia next turn will be perfect. 4 cards in hand, though, for them. So they could have removal again for the Shalai. Always a fan of your content, though. Been subscribed for about a year and a half. Just wanted to thank you again. Oh, thanks, Evelyn. Appreciate that, man. Taryn, have I played Mega Man 11 yet? LB, I have not, but I plan to very soon. Just been so busy with the baby and work and all that kind of stuff. So I keep hearing good things about it. I actually went over to a friend's house a couple of days ago, and he had it, and I played it for like 15 minutes. Was like, this game is good. I want to play it more. It definitely feels different than a regular Mega Man game, like as far as the jumping mechanic. But I mean, gotta get used to it. As long as it's better than Mighty Number 9. Anyone seen a 12 times Murmuring Mystic deck list? Oh, what's that? I really want to make a Murmuring Mystic deck list as well. I think that'd be really fun too. Like a blue-white Azurius Murmuring Mystic Divine Visitation deck list. I think that'd be really cool. That's not a high bar. Yeah, Mighty Number 9 was not a good game. But all I ask is that it's something better than that. Man. Just waiting on the opponent here. Ajani, very nice. Now this can mean they can go... They're just going to go for the counter. That's fine. So having the knight have a counter on it means it's going to be pretty large next turn. They're getting in for 8 here. Oh, actually, they can't attack with a knight there, so they're just getting in for 5 in the air. Which is fair. Not too bad. This is a 3/6. Let's go for Aurelia here. I think I'm going to pick Shalai here. But it's only +2, right? I feel like we're kind of stuck. So this would be a 5/4. We wouldn't be able to trade with Aurelia, but Aurelia couldn't block or destroy Shalai either. This would be a 4/2, which would be something that could get through damage to Ajani if you wanted it to. but not something to be killed by Aurelia. I think we want to just go with Shalai to do the block anyway. Hey, Josh. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put it on the War Boss here to make it so it doesn't die to the Knight, so they have to block with Aurelia. Shalai's not going to die to Aurelia here. We're going to make a token. It's going to get a token, or a counter on it. And we're just going to hit them. And Mentor is going to go on Shalai here, making it a 4/5. The token could go to the Goblin here, but this is being a little bit better because this means we can actually trade with Aurelia next turn. With Aurelia here. If we keep Aurelia. I don't think we will, though. We're going to get a Halloween Fan Friday. Well, the Halloween is on a Wednesday. But we are definitely getting a Fan Friday on that weekend. On that week. So. Okay, War Boss is dead, definitely. They blocked there, that's fine. They're going to 1 here. Now they need, let's see, a burn spell. Because we're blocking the Knight or Aurelia here. I think we're just blocking Aurelia. Let's see. They need a burn spell or something else. Halloween Fan Friday. I'll go gory all the time. Ugh, that's a nightmare. I definitely will do probably a themed Fan Friday for that week, though. Like, if you guys can do, like, horror-themed stuff, that'd be cool. Vampires, werewolves, skeletons, all that fun stuff. Any format, of course. Although this week it's been kind of standard, but that's just because Guilds of Ravnica standard's really fun. 4 cards for the opponent here. How are you doing it? Going for Aurelia. It's 5 and 5. Now we're definitely going to block Aurelia here since the trample is so important. We're going down to 2. Oh, we're going down to 2. Would love a something. Onto Vanguard coming in. I think we actually lose here, but if we had a removal spell for Aurelia, we win here. Such a close. Top deck shock. Vanguard. I think we have Ixalan's Binding in this deck list, so that would be pretty good. Let's see here. Let me look at the deck list real quick. We don't. We have a Justice Strike. Would not do it still. Yeah, I think we're dead here. Deafening Clarion would help a lot. Oh, Conclave, no! Yeah, we're really dead now. I was looking at the deck list and didn't notice. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna see what we draw, and then that's gonna do it. Yeah, Tajik is not gonna hit us, take us there. All right, let's go to sideboard here. Settle the Wreckage is probably useful here. Citywide Bust is also pretty useful. Let's take out Experimental Frenzy. Let's take out Ajani. Lyra Dawnbringer is really good in this matchup as well. Taking out a War Boss. We're going to pitch more into Boros Angels now. Probably want to bring in 2 Banefires over Vindicators here. Remorseful Cleric is a 2-mana 2/1 flyer. The only important part about this is that it's a flyer. The rest of the ability isn't really that useful to us. Holly's in this deck list for control. Run my revised Jeskai Super Spells list against this. Nice. Put the converted mana again. Yeah, I think you're right. Hotly probably coming in is pretty good as well. We definitely don't want to make the deck too top-heavy, though. So I got another Vindicator. And just hit submit. And I really want to bring in Citywide Bust. I don't know if that's going to be useful, though. Would love to have in this deck list some non-permanent removal. Like Ixalan's Binding, Conclave Tribunal, anything like that in this deck list would be really good. Let's hit submit. Could take out Path of Metal for our Citywide Bust, but I think we're just going to keep Path of Metal for now. It's just pretty good in the mid to late game. Hell yeah. Is it Plump Dinosaur or Thick Dinosaur? Which one do you want to go with? Oh yeah, Hotly, you gain life with her +2. That's why. That's correct. Waiting on the opponent now. Play first? Yes. Opening hand, please be good. It's not bad. It's just slow, which I'm not a big fan of. Justice Strike being in this hand as our removal spell at 2 mana is pretty good. Now the thing here is Legion Warboss is more likely than History Bedalia. You don't get thick until you get +4 tough or 4+ toughness. Man, do we keep this? This feels really bad. The two white mana. I know if we top deck a land, we're fine. Let's go with a keep. This is gonna be a very hard keep for us. But we really need a white mana off the top. Let's go with a Plains pass. You'd mulligan never gonna. Just seems like a hand that if we miss a land drop, we're really behind. Nice! We don't miss a land drop, which is good. We're good. We're good to go now. Alright, so obviously we need 4 mana for Shalai instead of the Wreckage, but we're good for turn 1 through 3. I'm going to hit 6 here. See what they play. Boros Guildgate coming in. Tapped. Problem. They're being slow. We're going to be fast. Let's go to the mountain here and go History Bedalia. Actually, let's go Warboss. I like that better than Benalia. Because it forces an attack immediately. Never punished. Turn 3 Warboss just means we win, I think. Yeah, let's see what happens. I was kind of thinking that we would see a shock on that turn once we played Warboss. Yeah, Lava Coil. Foundry coming in, or Shalai. We're going with Plains here. I think we're going to go with a Shalai hit for 1. But they still have too many cards in hand, so I think I want to go with a Benalia first. After combat. Where's the Yargle? Not here. Let's go with the Benalia. Want to save Shalai for when they have less cards in hand. With Clarion's main, I'd probably play Lyra over Warboss. I agree, Charles. I think that's probably the right line of play there. You may see a Clarion this turn. Oh, we see a Rekindling Phoenix. Ooh, spicy. Let's go with a... Got an itchy nose now. Let's go with the Foundry. Say no. Justice Strike is interesting. I don't think we want to use it, though. I think we want to just go with a Hold Up Settle, because that would be funny. There was one Lyra in the sideboard, Elliot. We brought that in. Actually, let's go for Vanguard here and hold up Justice Strike. I thought about doing Settle this turn. Let's pass. I want to play the Vanguard and then go for a Benalia next turn. I think Settle would have been a good idea there. But I'm just going to be a little more aggressive with the Benalia on turn 3. When am I playing Storm? Jonathan, probably never, since Storm takes a long time on stream. on MTGO. How's Warboss in comparison to Rabble Master in your opinion? I mean, Rabble Master is definitely better than Warboss because of the pump ability. Or I feel like Warboss is just a fixed Rabble Master as far as it not being crazy. Yeah, I'm not going to waste it on the chicken. I'm not going to do that. Ooh, Commander. That's really good for us because of the pump next turn. We're just going to go Justice Strike on the Commander now. No attack! Nice. Yeah, we're going to go with a Commander kill there. Could have gone with a Phoenix kill there. Landing off the top is also amazing. We're just going to play that so we get the flip. We're attacking out with everything except the Goblin, so that way the Phoenix doesn't just eat the Goblin, or a Goblin eat a Goblin. Landing is flipping. Now, if they go with the no blocks here, they'll want to swing back out, and that's when we'll have our settle ready. That's fine. That's fine. Going to pay the life, make that indestructible. And they'll take 4. Alright, let's hold up settle now. Now all I'm looking for is if opponent goes for a Clarion into an attack. If that's the case, then we're just going to go settle and they're going to feel real bad. So, Elliot, I saw Kenji playing that list. It was ridiculous. Oh, Standard Storm? Yeah, that list, he put it on a... It's actually on the channel. This 1000-Year Storm deck, that list is silly. Now, opponent has to either say, okay, we have settle or we have land. You have 2 cards in hand, so them saying we have settle might be lower than normal. I mean, 3 Carnage Tyrants, my Golgari Stompy deck, and wrecks everyone. Yeah, Carnage Tyrant, man, those Hexproof can't be countered cards are really difficult to deal with. Even that Hexproof Convoke creature. Ooh, Aurelia. So this means that Settle isn't as good in this particular turn, but if they pump Rekindling Phoenix, we know that they're going to attack him with Rekindling Phoenix. So I feel better about using Settle this turn. Yeah, we're going to Settle. Yeah, boy! Get out of here, Phoenix. Only problem is that Izzet has literally no way to beat green. Yeah, kind of sad. They got to be faster than green, that's the case. Alright, we got a Plains. I guess we just go Shalai here. We could have gone with a Adato, make a token, but I think we're probably okay with just going Shalai. Let's attack in here. They're going to eat the 2/2, and then the 1/1s are going to trade with the other 1/1s, I feel like. Star of Extinction, big screen. Oh my gosh. We need to build that deck. That'd be an awesome deck list to build. Yeah, that's fine. Precisely how I planned. Opponent, what are you saying? Not a good attack. That's the whole point. Opponent, are you questioning me on my attacks here? The whole point was to have your 1/1s trade. I have cards in hand for the opponent here. Is the 10/10 for 5 mana not good in the meta? 10/10 for 5 mana. Oh, Gigantosaurus? It's okay. Yeah, Star of Extinction plus Treefire Captain equals GG, which is amazing. Definitely need to build that into like a green-white red deck. If Gigantosaurus had like Trample, it'd be amazing, but it's not like, you know, great otherwise. 4/5, no problem. Let's see what they're going to do for main phase 2 here. Militia Bugler, very nice. This is such an annoying card because it has Vigilance. If it was just a 3-mana 2/3, that'd be okay, but it's a 3-mana 2/3 with Vigilance, which I feel like is ridiculous. Militia Bugler off the top. Nice. Another Phoenix. I'm not sure, Zaka. Are you commenting a lot? Sometimes YouTube like like pushes you out as far as let's go for a 1-1 on their turn. Opponent being rude there with the GG. Let's see. Yeah. We see your messages. We just ignore you, Zaka. Not true. Okay. A Deafening Clarion would definitely be great for us here. Or a Settle. But I feel like opponent's got it here. Some of them really just plain don't come up on on-screen chat. That's weird, Zaka. Because I'm seeing it like now. Huh. I'm going to scroll back up real quick to see if anything got removed. Like, it should tell me, right? Doesn't look like it. Ooh, Lava Coil. Okay. Yeah, opponent's got it here. Let's see. Get in for 8. 9, 10. Possible. Let's see what they could have. Resurgence, is that 5 mana or 6 mana? I think it might be 5 mana. If they have Resurgence here, getting in for 8 here. Okay. Mentor to the Bugler, making it a 3/4. Gonna have that block there. Go to 5. We could have took it going to 2. But this leaves us a little bit out of strike range. Another Bugler, of course. Yeah, opponent definitely has the game here, unless we top deck into a Settle the Wreckage. If we do that, then we might actually be okay. I like when Buglers hit Buglers, because it's just like, it's basically Squadron Hawk. Nice. Let's see, this was not useful to us, is it? Not that useful. We could definitely get rid of the Exemplar here and block one of these, and then still take, let's see, 6. Actually, have this. Hey, Jess. So kill that, block. We forgot to do a Danta Vanguard on their instep. That's what happened. We would have actually had 2 vampires here, but we missed that step there. So having a removal spell on Aurelia is pretty good here. I'm just holding a very sleepy Betty. She got shots today. Second round. Now she's allowed to be around people. Justice Strike is the card's gonna grab, I guess, huh? Terran refuses to make take on my Art Commission. Goodness. Yeah, Justice Strike going to get rid of the War Boss here. That's fair. And that's gonna be game. Yeah, we can still get rid of the Aurelia. We can't block this. We can block this and take 4, 5, 6, 5 exactly. Yeah, that's game. We were closer than we could have been, but yeah. I think this deck definitely needs some Conclave Tribunals. It definitely needs some Ixalan's Bindings. Something like that to slow down those big threats on the field. You don't have enough removal in this deck list. I don't think Justice Strike is really enough, especially whenever you have cards like Aurelia. Seal Away would be better there for sideboard play probably, and then mainboard Conclave Tribunal seems good. Just kind of looking at everything else in this deck list, I don't really see anything else that could be changed. Yeah. Lava Coil instead of Fall of Thran, I think that would be fine. Remorseful Cleric's good against Golgari. Citywide Bust is good against Mono Green. Yeah, a lot of Lava Coil definitely is very good. So I would pick that. I would also pick some Conclave Tribunals or Ixalan's Bindings. Probably Tribunal, since you have War Boss and all these other creatures in the deck list. Let's see. Do we have anything? Do we have all the stuff we can do to fix this deck up? Let's try and run one more match, maybe. Let's do 2 Tribunals main board. Let's throw out Justice Strike. Let's bring 1 Lyra in main board. Let's take out Ajani. And then we only have 1 Path of Metal. Okay. Let's make that Legion's Landing a complete 4F here. I think you're good on all these things. Like right here, this area is pretty good. I think Path of Metal being a 1F probably just needs to be thrown out. We have either another Tajik or another Vindicator. Let's go for another Tajik. Hey, Taryn, if I send you a super chat, do you get it or MTGOTraders? So if you send a super chat here, it'll go to traders, not me. That's why I've been really considering doing Twitch again. I just got to work it out on my schedule. I like Vindicator, but it really needs to have that Mentor trigger to be good. So, or Aurelia on it. So it's just one of those cards that it's really good if you have a good, if you're ahead in the match, but if you're behind, it's kind of bad. Let's take out the Frenzy. Let's bring in another Tribunal. I think this is a much better deck list, a lot more consistent deck list. As far as sideboard goes, we want to keep Hotley, want to keep Lyra, want to keep Lava Coil. I think Banefire's fine, or... No, not Searing Blaze. Inescapable Blaze is another good card instead of Banefire. I think that's fine as well. Let's do this. Let's try and run this now. Try one more time. What is your affiliation with traders? I mean, I do most of their, marketing, content, that kind of stuff. I would say I'm basically like the Saffron Olive for traders. That's how I would try and explain it, even though it's not like technically correct. Do I have a donate link on my Twitch? I do, Josh. I've actually been looking into seeing if I can stream Monday through Thursday for 4 hours every single day. That's been my goal, to see if I can work out the time where I can do that. It would be like 1 p.m. Central Standard Time to 5, basically. Let's go Clifftop Retreat Pass. Hey guys, Darren here, better known as Darren. Yep, that's me. That's me, Zaka. That's my that's the best Saffron Olive thing I can do. Let's go with a Mountain Pass. Getting a lot of our high mana stuff over here. Don't need that just yet. Banefire is less mana intensive and more versatile than Inescapable Blaze. I can see that in SirEklz. The thing for me though is you really want that 6 mana, and you really want it uncounterable. I downloaded Twitch to watch you if I did. Gotcha, Jonathan. Well, I'll definitely be seeing if I can get into it more frequently. I mean, I definitely want to do it for sure. Looks like this is a, maybe, is it spells list? Ooh, this is Grixis Dragons. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, we're just going to go Tajik, hit Sarkin for 3. Okay. Tajik hit Sarkin for 3. Yeah. No problem. I need to have a catchphrase like Saffron Olive. That's like one of his things. It's like he's got that very distinct catchphrase. Oh, my donate link, it doesn't work on Twitch. I'll get that fixed, Josh. I just looked for a second to see if I still had it on there. And I do, but it's broken. So I'll have to fix that. If you get Niv or Horde out, it's going to be a bad game, yeah. Let's go with the Plains here. We have lots of options here. We could try for a Conclave Tribunal on the Fireblood. Yeah, sorry, Josh. I'll get that fixed. Just trying to help out the quals. Well, I mean, you can always just do my handle at Venmo if you want to do that, but no one will see the donation. It won't. Nothing will happen. Let's try Conclave Tribunal for the Sarkin here. They have two options now. They can either go with a counterspell for the Tribunal, or they can have Tajik kill Fireblood. Okay. That's fair. When I see blue, I think counter, so 4 mana, 4A, yeah, Insight, gotcha. Does Tyrion have human legs or just lower half a robot or something? Goodness. One of these days I'll make content where you guys see my legs. But it is not this day. Let's go with Aurelia here, because Aurelia is really funny and will always get countered. They're going to go with a Tajik kill? They're going to go with a Tajik kill. Interesting. Do you have removal? You don't. Interesting. All right, it's going to go for that. It doesn't matter. Now they need a like 2 removal spells for Aurelia. So I found a super old Pokemon Cup / bottle on our cup board the other day. The Blastoise figure on its top, and I can't find anywhere online. Nice! That's cool. Legs content. That would mean wearing pants. Very true. Very true. I agree with that. Let's go with a War Boss here. Feels like opponent is really on the back foot now. Alright. Gonna go with an Aurelia Pump. Shock to the War Boss, okay. Glad we put the pump on Aurelia. This does create a 1/1 for us still. Do you have... What do you have? Another Insight? I feel like you just do Insight from the graveyard, right? Yeah. That's fair. Strange, they had Sinister Sabotage and they didn't use it. It's like Octodad, I am blind to his true form. Oh my god. We're going to go with a Mentor here on the 1/1, turning it into a 2/2. Opponent just ugged me. Ugh. His phases were locked? What does that even mean? Elliot, have you seen Clone Wars cartoon? Terran's actually just Darth Maul post-surgery. On the spiders that we're trying to say? Oh, they kicked a Blade Wing. That's cool. So Conclave Tribunal on one of the Blade Wings, and then we just continue to crash in. No problem. This is definitely Grixis Dragons. We're just not seeing the black mana. Grab this Blade Wing. We could also grab this Blade Wing, since it will just die. They don't have a pump for anything or bounce for anything, so it don't matter. Let's put this on the goblin. Because this would force a trade, this would just be blocking, so I think that's better. Obviously, this would be a 3/3. They might actually have River's Rebuke. You might be right there. I don't really know what this deck list is just yet. I feel like it's probably just a Grixis Dragons list, so we'll see. Or Blink of an Eye. That's true as well. I'm hitting 6 here. They got lots of mana. Demanding Dragon. Nope, we're going to take the 5. Mana here. They have 3 mana up, so I assume they have a counter. Opponent just said Roar. Hard to deal with this card. Let's go for a Benalia. It's a better move for us instead of going Shalai. Obviously, Shalai makes it so our creatures are hexproof and can't be countered or whatever. Or, not countered, but can't be targeted. But we'll see. This looks like it's going to get countered. Yeah, that's fine. It happens. I can't do anything as far as this goes now, because it's a 4/5. So we just pass here. No attacks. 2 cards in hand for the opponent. Is it dragons? Is it? Darth Maul has red skin and Terran has red hair. Ooh, risk factor. Okay. Man, this is such a hard... Risk factor is such an annoying card because it happens twice. And they have enough mana to do it twice. We're going to say no, and they're going to draw cards, and then they'll draw an answer. That's so annoying, because they could do 8 points of damage and then 5 with Demanding Dragon. Aurelia, okay. And I'm assuming they've already pulled into removal, or counter, for stuff. Oh, wow, they didn't. Nice. Yeah, it's hard because, like, I definitely don't want them to draw, obviously, but I don't want to take the damage. And they had enough, you know, they have enough firepower with the dragon that it's really difficult to tell. I normally take the damage on the first risk factor. Luckily for us, that risk factor was already in the graveyard. Come back to your Mormon herd. Crackling Drake. It's an 8/4 now. See how useful these tribunals are in this deck list? Very good. Oh, man. Opponent's going to edge out a win here thanks to Crackling Drake. Unless we get into that third tribunal. We can go Shalai here, but it might get syncopated. It doesn't. That's cool. So we have a blocker for that Drake. It's cool that we have a lot of creatures in our hand, but we really need stuff to deal with their board state. This is where you need Lyra. Yeah, we have a Lyra in the deck list now, and Response to Resurgence is also pretty good for this situation too. The thing that sucks is that Crackling Drake can eat both the Exemplar and Shalai. So, if they attack in, we'll want to block the Demanding Dragon to kill that. And take the 9. And then play Aurelia as a follow-up, or Shalai as a follow-up. Whichever one doesn't die. Or does die. Oh! Goodness. Explosion! No! Oh no! Oh, we're dead. We're dead. Wow. Why didn't you attack? Oh my gosh, opponent didn't attack there, and we pulled a Lyra. Oh wait, we gotta wait for... Right? Let's wait for this. I can't believe opponent didn't attack there. That was a huge flub for them. Now we're fine. Wow. Cannot believe opponent did that. I think Beacon Bolt is really good. Okay, so they have that anyway. So they still win here, obviously. But yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna concede because the opponent obviously has this game. Yeah, Beacon Bolt having a jumpstart is what makes it so good. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people don't like it because it's sorcery speed. We're gonna bring in another Dawnbringer here. Lava Coil's pretty good for this matchup as well. Or Citywide Bust. Hotly's also pretty good for this matchup. Let's see. Let's take out the Swift Blade Vindicators and bring in one Settle. Submit. So many notifications. What's happening? Oh, hey, Josh. Thank you for the donation, man. Goodness, Josh. You just paid $50. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. My first, yes. Oh, come on. Mulligan. That's even worse! Mulligan. Now this deck just hates me. Go to keep here. Benalia. We're going to bottom that. I really wanted to keep that, but we're going to bottom it. There's lenses on this right now. What are you talking about? There's lenses on these right now, Elliot. I don't know if you can tell from the light that's refracting off of them. There we go. What are words? What are words today? Man, so much damage. That explosion into a Beacon Bolt was just... That hurts so bad. Yeah, Mulligan's and mid-range decks suck. Just waiting on the opponent now. That's just plastic you cut from pop bottles. Of course it is. I haven't seen this Is It Dragons list at all yet, and I'm really like interested in seeing how this deck is fully laid out. Yeah, opponent's letting me pass. Their turn now. Yeah, I think 23 lands is probably too low, SirEklz. Probably want to go for 24. Let's go for a Vanguard. Got into a Hotly there, which is not good. You need mana like crazy. Would love a red mana, then a white mana, then another red mana. That's what I want. War Boss is not what I want. Let's get him for 3. Yeah, I didn't realize this deck only had 23 lands, which is a huge fault of the deck now. This deck, since it has so many 4 and 5 creatures, it needs to be 24 to 25 lands. Pizza's ready. Please do the wand deck last. Don't miss any that masterpiece. Yeah, the wand deck is definitely gonna be last, Zaka. Next up after this will be Jeskai Flyers, which is a similar deck list to this, honestly. Oh my gosh. I mean, if opponent's not playing anything, I guess we won't either, right? Down to 14, pass turn. Shock, we're going to go Indestructible. Obviously, yeah, opt, that's fine. That's doing more damage to us than it is for them casting that, but we still keep our creature, which is important since we need the mana. Yeah, I'm not going to change anything in the Jeskai Flyers list like we did with this one. Or we change stuff and do a third match. We'll just do 2 matches on the rest of them. Oh, come on. This deck is like just giving me all the expensive stuff. We have lands in this deck. Please give me them. Let's get him for 3. But I mean, if Adonto Vanguard, if it does it the entire time, then I mean that's fine. Strike. Okay, 4 life. All right. 5 mana. Oh my, it's been 6 turns. We've only had 2 mana. And those were in our opening hand. Amazing. Where's it going? Okay, it's going to Vanguard. Okay. We're going to 8. I mean, we're just, you know, trading opponent here. Tit for tat as far as damage. Oh my gosh. This is hilarious. Oh, opponent lands are not the same. That's angering you. Ours are different. All right. All right. 4 cards in hand for the opponent. Lots of stuff. Okay. I'm kind of amazed we're still even alive. Based on like what's been happening in this game. Red mana. Give it to me. Thank you. All right, so we're going to hold response still, probably. I mean, we may play Legion Warboss, but we're just going to continue to crack in. We'll try Legion Warboss. We'll try it. Yeah, it's going to get countered. Which is fine. Okay. 3 cards in hand for the opponent. As soon as they hit a yeah, discard a card, draw a card. As soon as they hit a creature, though, they're gonna play it. But response is definitely here for us for that. Let's see. Chemist's Insight. Opponent still hasn't got into a creature yet. That's kind of amazing. They're gonna die to a Vanguard that's just been hitting them every turn. Guildgate. They may want to go with another removal spell to Vanguard. We'll go to 4, which I guess is fine. Legion's Landing is pretty good here. With life gain. You know, sometimes a 3/1 just does it for you. Actually, Charles, I mean, the deck is really good still. I just feel like a lot of people are just refusing to play it. Oh my gosh. Do we win now? Is that what's happening? This is amazing. They need a burn spell or something. They are having worse luck than you, and that's insane. I know, Dustin. That's great. And they just used a Chemist's Insight and anticipated at the beginning of the game and an opt. They've used a ton of stuff as well as Sarkin drawing them cards. How are they not like just demolishing us right now? Like if they win now, I'm still not surprised that they're gonna win. But it's like they're at 2 life. What? This is the best song in Sonic. It's a pretty good one. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. That was the best game ever. We can't top that game. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. You know what? You know what we're going to do? Just for that, we're just going to do like really low to the ground threats now. That was amazing. Take out Settle. Oh, it's so good. All right, let's take out Conclave Tribunal. Bring in Lava Coil. Take out Aurelia. Keep 1 Tribunal in here. This is submit. Now we're just really fast. Good thing that was on stream, or I'd never believe it. Yeah. Oh, this guy's definitely got removal for stuff, but if we have more creatures on the ground, we'll be able to outpace him. So he's definitely a spells deck that needs to be winning in the mid game. Oh my gosh, why? Why? We lowered our curve and we still have this issue. We're on the draw too, though. We're still mulliganing. Okay, we're going to keep this because Legion's landing. Thank you. But we desperately need mana. Alright. Guild Gate coming in tapped. Let's go landing. And then Vindicator right after that. And then probably Tajik if they don't kill the Vindicator. Second land. They may have a Clifftop Retreat is very nice. Let's go with a Vindicator pre-combat to see if they have a Negate. Or Essence Scatter, not Negate. Do you have Essence Scatter? Show me the counter. They don't. Awesome. That means they'll have removal for Vindicator on their instep. Strike targeting Vindicator. Yep. See, this is the point in the match where I would actually target the Lifelinker instead of the Vindicator, but that's just me. Yeah, I feel really good about the match now because of the where we're at in the game, thanks to that Clifftop Retreat off the top. We just got to see how aggressive they're going to be. Sarkin, that's good. So that means Warboss could come in. Go for a Plains here. Let's go for Tajik and just kill Sarkin here. I understand that, you know, Swiftblade can definitely wreck somebody, but what I'm saying is, like, you're still going to have the situation where the lifelink is going to, you know, turn the tide in the mid to late game. And Vindicator doesn't give you that. And if a strike can still deal with it, even with a mentor counter on top of it, then I don't see why you wouldn't target the lifelinker there. But that's me. Obviously, Vindicator can definitely wreck somebody, but if you've got the burn in your hand, why not use it? Yeah, strike again. Which they did have the burn in their hand. That's good for us. Now that means we're going to go for a Warboss. Yeah, they're going to kill that too. That's also very good for us because they're burning all their removal. Let's go Foundry coming in untapped and just go Warboss. Get it for 1. Oh, I know that, Josh. I'm just saying in a match like this where they're a burn deck, the more spells they waste on our board state is the less spells they're going to waste on our life points. And when a lifelinker is on the battlefield and you're up against a burn deck, it's way more important. I understand that the Drake doesn't care about that, but we have a, you know, response to Resurgence in the deck and stuff like that. Let's just get rid of the Goblin. It's fine. Let's go for a Adantu Vanguard. And crash in. They have 1 card in hand, so we're just going to crash in here. Not bad. There we go. I'm going to block the Warboss. We're going to go response. No problem. What's up, Zap? I guess you're right there as far as that goes, Josh. I'm just saying we have a token producer. That's why I just pitched the Goblin. Sarkin. I need to hit 5 here just in case they have a removal spell. Landing off the top, no problem. That's 4. Let's see. Let's have... I'm going to GG me. Hey, punted this game. Yeah, you wasted his strikes too soon. Sure, we'll hit them. We'll hit them. Them. Actually, we're gonna hit Sarkin. It's Sarkin. GG's fun deck you have there. Opponent's scooping it up, I think. Hit. Dead. Ended for 5, down to 9. Chatty Cathy, I know, right? That's why they removed the chat from Arena. They don't want you talking over here. Takes up time. Probably put Fire Cannonade in the sideboard. Yeah, Cannonade's very good against our deck type. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Fire Cannonade is the only response in mono red for sweepers. You have Deafening Clarion, which is white red, but that's it. I haven't played Arena, much Arena, but the new timing system really annoys me. It makes sense in simpler games, but Magic is too complicated. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that annoys me right now with Arena. The timer is definitely one of them, because the timer, like, it creates this situation where you're playing out your hand and stuff, and the like animations are actually counting you down, which is really annoying. Well, I mean, you can also play Star of Extinction too, SirEklz. I just feel like those are a little expensive. As far as being a viable card. And Eruption is also a 3-turn clock that deals 3 damage to each creature after sacrificing a mountain. So it's a bit more narrow. All right. Opponent's being chatty here. Waiting on them. You get 7 seconds every action. I feel like the 7 seconds is also warped into the animations though, right, Charles? I think it's a visual bug. Well, it was just showing, I think it was a video that Saffron Olive put up where he was just sacrificing his treasures and the timer was still going down. He was sacrificing treasures. I'm seeing if he played big baddies. Sargon's Unsealing is such a good card. I built that deck before Guilds of Ravnica came out, and I really want to rebuild it now. Because that card is amazing. Trying to time me out. Well, I had 6. Opponents timing themselves out. So... Hope practice mechanic is something circus themed. What would be a circus themed ability? Juggle? Juggle actually sounds like a cool mechanic name. I think we might just scoop out of here if opponents being like this. We've won the game. You know. We've done enough damage. Let's get into some other decks. Let's go Jeskai Flyers. Let me update that list on the overlay. And get into it. Juggle sounds like an ability that's like blinking creatures in and out, which I think would be a really cool white ability. but probably not Rakdos. Let's see. Opening hand for Jeskai Flyers is not bad. It's not amazing, though. We'll go with the keep here. Let's go with a Sacred Foundry tapped. Pass. This turns on the Glacial Fortress as well, since that's a Mountain Plains. I'm trying to think what Juggle could do. Maybe swap attack and defense. Let's go Sky Terror, pass. Bring back Hellbent. Mechanic was very worthwhile. I really love that mechanic. Thoughts on SirEklz? Was it the best mechanic for standard, or do you think Mentor's better? I think SirEklz better. Honestly, Jumpstart seems to be seeing more play than SirEklz, but SirEklz is definitely better because of Doom Whisperer. Sultai Control, maybe? Ooh, Dawnbringer off the top there. Pretty fancy. Dustin, gotta run. Been great, boys. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Thanks, Taryn. See you, buddy. Enjoy your weekend. Again, if you guys are heading off on the stream for the night, make sure to like the video on the way out. Really appreciate it. Juggle. Return this creature to your hand and reduce the converted mana cost of your next creature by this creature's mana cost. Ooh, that's kind of like Emerge, but like without losing the creature, right? That's interesting, SirEklz. I like that idea. Let's see what we get here. Another Thought Erasure. Okay. I assume they're going to grab Lyra. Seems like a great card to pick. And it gains haste. Yeah, that would make Juggle really good. 2 Thought Erasures from the opponent. This might be just a weird Sultai control list, which is good for us because we're more of a aggro list. So let's just get in for damage here. You might see an Assassin's Trophy for the Sky Terror, though. 5 cards in hand for the opponent. Could see maybe Vraska. Ooh, Troops. Man, Troops has been really an annoyance on my life lately. Cleansing Nova is not bad. But it's not great. Deals damage equal to a 7 to target creature for Juggle. I'll play my 5 converted mana cost creature turn 2 by returning my 2 or 3 then 4 drop. I mean, yeah, I guess if you have that many cards in hand, sure. That's fine. We'll just trade. We'll take the 2 there. Not going to settle that. Oh, come on. Come on! Yep. Now we want a Lyra Dawnbringer off the top. Binding? Sure. We'll binding that. Because you know they have 4 of them in the deck. Probably Bloodlust or something. Ugh. Not a fan of Bloodlust. Doom Whisper? Yep, there it is. Another binding would be great. Let's just go for a Cleansing Nova. I'm going to pay 2 life for Surveil. Yep. Kind of wish I went with a Cleansing Nova first and then binding the Doom Whisperer. Probably same trade-off that gives haste, like Unleashed or Sacrifice to Burn Face. Well, they said that vehicles could be in different sets. I mean, vehicles were in Ixalan. So, I feel like they may bring some more vehicles back. It's definitely a cool idea and a cool mechanic, but I don't know. If they did it in Guilds of Ravnica, it would make sense. 3 cards in hand for the opponent. Gonna go with a pass here. Let's see. Foundry, okay. Say no. Let's try and go for a Shalai. It's probably going to get Assassin's Trophy, though. Pass turn. Yeah. The Weatherlight, yeah. Oh, that's right. Weatherlight is also in Dominaria. I don't know the vehicles fit in Ravnica lore. Maybe for Izzet or Azorius. Maybe for Azorius. Four cards in hand. Going for another Doom Whisperer. No problem. Would love a binding off the top. That'd be amazing. What do you got? Yes! Yes! Opponent, if you scoop on me, I'm going to be so mad. Oh, perfect. Yeah, they're going to surveil for 2. They have green, so they have Assassin's Trophy, I assume. Oh, they are bringing back Detain? That sucks. Detain is such a bad mechanic. Like, it's not a bad mechanic, it's just a boring mechanic. Vehicles like Mad Max style, that'd be cool. Show me Assassin's Trophy. Or maybe this is Vrass's Contempt. Oh, goodness. Oh, fine here, okay. Fine for Chupacabra. Yep. Seems good. They grabbed their other Doom Whisper, but they can't use it, so... Huh. Let's go with a pass here. Opponent is also at 5, so we really need to get into another creature. Splendid Angel, Libra Dawnbringer, one of those would be good. Azorius Paddy Wagon, 4 colorless crew, 3/2/2 first strike, attacks, detain target creature and opponent controls. Sounds good. 16. Again, they can't cast the Doom Whisper because of binding, so they have to go with a Assassin's Trophy or something like that. Treasure map, first counter. Yeah, I just need a threat off the top here. Give me threat. Well, I mean, Stormtamer is the threat. It's just a tiny threat. All right. I'm just waiting on them to have a removal spell for the binding. Contempt on Stormtamer? Is that what's about to happen? Oh no, Chemist's Insight. Okay. It's a 5-turn clock. That's right. Okay. They've technically got, what, an 8-turn clock here? So we actually beat them in the damage race. So that's not bad. All I'm waiting on is so that they, you know, treasure map or surveil into a Doom Whisper, or not Doom Whisper, but a Assassin's Trophy for that Ixalan's binding. Then we'll settle the Chupacabra and Doom Whisper. Now, if they go Contempt on the Stormtamer, really? This is actually a way for them to get back Doom Whisperer, right? All right, saying catch you on the flip side. Streams are great, as always, but I wish I could stay longer. Hey, keep enjoying your content. Email me. Ugh, I keep enjoying content. Email me at some point. If you ideas. Nice, Devlin. No problem. Thought erasure from the opponent. Ooh. Yeah, there goes Settle. Our one protection spell. Taking 2. He can resurrect that Doom Whisperer now. Oh no! Oh no. Okay. Alright. Deck, you failed me. Now we're in a situation where we need to threat like immediately. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we're basically dead here now unless we have pull into another settle. Okay. In for 2. I'm not just hitting 6 because I'd be like, you know, this might be something. Alright. What sucks is that Doom Whisperer is a 6/6. If it was a 5/5, I'd feel much better about it. But since it's a 6/6, it just... Yeah, there's Thief of Sanity. It just beats Lyra Dawnbringer outright. Which is not good. Yeah, did not get there. We're going to hit concede and go to game 2. Let's see. Get rid of Sunwing. Bring in Lava Coil and take out the Storm Tamers. Bring in Sentinel Totems. Yeah, we want to bring in Syncopate too. I think we want to take out Fight with Fire here. We brought in Lava Coil for the reanimation stuff. So to take out Fight with Fire, maybe bring in a 1/of Evoke the Divine, or maybe just another, or not this. Let me take something out actually. Let's take out a Cleansing Nova. Hit Submit. Basically got rid of our low to the ground flyers and stuff because we don't need them. In this particular matchup, we really need to have lots of really good... This is fine. Yeah. Need to have more ways to combat the mid game. Yeah, I'm not sure the Sky Terror is that great either. Let's go with a... Clifftop Retreat's fine. Pass turn. Bloody Lands in this deck make it a little bit difficult. But we still have Sky Terror on turn 2, which is not bad. Having Menace is pretty good because he does get around like Thief of Sanity and stuff like that. So it's not completely useless. Another Binding. Nice. Let's go for a Plains here. You got Sky Terror. Pass. Yeah, I don't really think you want to have anything hardly at the 2-mana slot for the Jeskai Flyer deck. I feel like Healer's Hawk would be better instead of this. Oh, for sure, for sure. I'm just saying, oh, yeah, Thought Erasure grabbing a Binding. Let's see when we grab the Marauder. Yeah, they're going to grab the Marauder. That means they have a follow-up Erasure. Rid of Nezahal. Syncopate off the top's pretty good. Let's go for an attack here. Let's see if they have a follow-up Thought Erasure. 6 cards in hand. There it is. Yeah, we want to definitely syncopate that so they don't get that Surveil trigger. Land drop into Dead Weight. Nope, just coming in tapped. Okay. Glacial Fortress, hit for 2. Hit 6 here. Woodland Cemetery, 4 cards in hand. Troops. No, Plague Crafter, okay. This actually dodges Ixalan's Binding because of that, too. Would love a threat. Did not get it. Because we had enough there for a Dawnbringer. Did not get it, though. 5 cards in hand. Or 3 cards on the field. 3 cards in hand, 5 mana on the field. There's a Resplendent Angel. That's not bad. Problem with this, though, it's going to get immediately killed. So, we can try and have it stick for a turn. I just feel like it's going to die to a Troops or something. Or a Plague Crafter. This is kind of the downside to the Golgari matchups or the Sultai matchups, is that they just have so many things to deal with creatures. So, it's very difficult. Yeah, Eldest Reborn. This is actually quite good because we can go Ixalan's Binding on the Reborn. And I'm happy about that. Because Reborn can sometimes win them the game. I'm going to pass turn here. But we need to stop getting into mana. Yeah, Card Advantage Engine might be good for this deck list. Doom Whisperer. Again, this is fine. Surveil for 2. Oops, sorry. Get my mic there. Are you leaving, Elliot? Bye, Elliot. Enjoy your day, man. Enjoy your coffee. Ooh, more Surveils going down to 12. Yep. Well, we binded their Doom Whisperer and their other way to get back the Doom Whisperer, so they need to have enchantment removal. 2 cards in hand. Might have an Assassin's Trophy here. Looks like they do. No, they don't. Reclamation Sage. Okay. Close enough. Getting back the Doom Whisperer. One card in hand. Drawing into our 3rd Ixalan's Binding would be hilarious. Nebraska. Yeah, this game's probably out of it now. 1 card in hand for the opponent. Plains, no problem. We're going to go for a Shalai here. Obviously, Shalai can't block the Doom Whisperer, but it can get in for some more damage if they decide to attack in. We're at 20 still, so be fine to do that. But a kill spell like a Chupacabra or a Assassin's Trophy or a Plague Crafter would kill Shalai. But they can't do... Yeah, they can't do Plague Crafter. Sorry. Eldest Reborn is what I have underneath the Ixalan's Binding. So yeah, we're still kind of in a really terrible situation. But yeah, this is kind of the situation now, thanks to Guilds of Ravnica. The Sultai and Golgari decks are just insanely powerful. There's just so much removal in their decks now. Thanks to Chupacabra, Plague Crafter. And that statue is also something. When that enters, we have to sacrifice Shalai. Goodness. Yeah, if you want to do Jeskai, you definitely want to bring in Teferi. This matchup is just very bad for us. And the thing is, too, if we don't get, even if we have Ixalan's Binding, we're gonna have to take an additional 1 point, or wait till this is chapter 3, because they can just bring back the Reclamation Sage and get rid of the Doom Whisperer. Yeah, Thief of Sanity. Yeah, this is definitely a lost match for us now, unless we get into a Settle the Wreckage, which we do not. Let's see if opponent's dumb enough to buy our bluff. Oh, that's right. Reborn makes it so they don't have any cards in hand. Yeah, now they just need to play a Tubes or a Plague Crafter. Yeah, we get it. You win. We're going to scoop it up. Let's play one more with the Jeskai Flyers. And then we'll get on to the last deck of the day. Sultai and Golgari, man. They're just really good in Standard right now. It's kind of like, I guess it's like Khans of Tarkir standard, where you just had a deck that just dominated because there was just so much removal in it, like Abzan. This is not great. It's so slow. We could try? Yeah, I agree, Josh. Sky Terror is not good in this deck. Same thing with a Marauder and the Storm Tamer. I don't think they belong on this deck list. Ooh, Foundry makes this a lot better. Thank you. This means all of these come in untapped, which is awesome. Oh no! Is it spells? Let's go Sulphur Falls here and go for a Marauder. Last turn. Last turn again. Let's see if we see a Lava Coil hit the Marauder. No? That's fair. Glacial Fortress into Resplendent Angel seems pretty good. Would be fair to go for a Sunwing instead. Let's go to combat first. Down to 18. Let's go Sunwing to see if we can get around a removal spell for the Resplendent Angel. Because Angel is more important to us than the Sunwing, and we don't have enough mana to pump the Angel anyway. Yep. That's fine. We knew it would be removed or dealt with some way. Alright, 4 cards in hand for the opponent. Can't wait to make a Teamer deck next set. That'll be fun. Electromancer here for the opponent. We might want to go with the Binding for the Research or the Electromancer. We only have 1 blue mana, so we could see this getting around something. Let's see what happens. Maybe a Negate in hand. 2 cards in hand, so I don't know if this is going to hit or not. It does hit. Okay, it's cool. So that means we can either get rid of the Research or the Electromancer. I think getting rid of the Research is the better move here. Now, if they have a Blink of an Eye... Okay, they don't. Cool. They could bounce that. This does really help as far as them not being able to do some mid to late game damage to us, so... Electromancer does help as far as giving them the ability to cast stuff for cheaper, but they don't have much as far as that goes. Nice. Clifftop Retreat into a Demanding Dragon. I think they're going to probably get rid of the Electromancer, but we'll see. Unless they have an Essence Scatter. They do not. They're going to take the damage. Interesting. Let's get in for 2 here. Make the Drake a 0/1. Pretty good. Down to 9. Yeah, we have this pretty much in the bag. Fight with Fire, getting rid of Drake next turn seems pretty good. And then just attack in for 7. My cat says hello. He was very lonely over there. Radical idea? No problem. Okay, put you down. Just waiting on the opponent now. Yeah, I think we got this, actually. Fight with Fire going to the Drake. And then just hit him for 7. Yeah, and since they don't have any blue mana, we can just get this off without worrying about anything. Strike, that's fair. get in for 5. And next turn, we win. Unless they have a Fight with Fire themselves. I really think that Radical Idea is just a bad card. Why? I get why people try it, but it's just bad in my opinion. I think it's okay. It's not I think as good as Think Twice. Obviously, because Think Twice is just flashback. You're losing a card with a Radical Idea, so that's what makes it not as good. Let's take out Sky Terror. I like Warkite Marauder in this matchup. And let's probably bring in some Lava Coils. Take out the Fight with Fire. Bring in a Deafening Clarion. Submit. But honestly, like more Flyers in this deck list. We have the time. Let's take out these Cleansing Novas. Bring in Syncopates. Not bad. Come on, opponent. After this deck, we're actually running the Transmogrifying deck, which is super dumb. I can't wait to run it, though. It's only like $30 on MTGO, though, too, which is really cool. But it's a deck that uses a Transmogrifying Wand to turn those 2/4 tokens into 4/4 Flying Vigilance Angels, which is quite cool. Do. Oh, and also an update on the Guilds of Ravnica box giveaway for the pre-release video. Still haven't reached back with me. No one's reached back with me, which is fantastic. So that means I'll probably just give it away in a future video since it's been so long. This is fine, actually. Island? Aurelia, okay. Wish we had an island off the top there, but we didn't. Let's go for a Glacial Fortress. Into a Warkite Marauder next turn. That'll instigate a removal spell, but Resplendent Angels are honestly really good. No problem. Lava Coil is not bad, but we need red mana, though. Let's go for Marauder pass. Radical Idea, interesting. Thought we would see a removal spell. We might still see it since the red mana is still here. Yep, there it is. Getting in for 2. Saddle, no problem. Let's go for Resplendent Angel here. Pass turn. 6 cards in hand. Radical Idea once again. Steam Vents. Maybe a strike to the Angel. We'll see. No? Okay, cool. Nice. That helps a lot. Let's go for a Clifftop Retreat here and go for Aurelia. It might get countered. We'll see. Essence Scatter. No, Syncopate for 1. Okay, that's fair. Nope. Get in for 3 if we can. Nice. That would have been able to pump the Resplendent Angel to be 5 points of damage instead of just 3. Obviously didn't have lifelink at that point, but still be good. Get in for 2. Looks like they're passing turn here. No land drop, though. Interesting. Clarion, not as good as I'd like. Let's go for combat first. Probably should have played the Storm Tamer pre-combat. Let's see. Let's go for another Angel here. It's probably going to get countered. And we're going to hold the Storm Tamer until next turn. Yeah, it's going to get countered. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Get in for 2, no problem. Opponent's really doing the tit for tat thing, but I don't know if they'll be able to keep up once we get more mana. Need 6 though to make this get +2/+2 in lifelink. Because once that happens, we're making 4/4s forever. Another Aurelia. Let's go for. Let's go for Storm Tamer first. Been trying to think of a deck where Clarion is good, and honestly, I can't think of one. It just doesn't do anything in aggro. Jeskai Control doesn't usually have enough creatures for a lifelink. It's a very weird card. I agree, Josh. It's kind of an all over the place card, which is strange. I feel like it's only good in like Boros Angels, kind of. Like when you have stuff that's like a 2/5 or a 5/5. It's only good in those matchups. Let's continue to get in for 3. Let's try and Lava Coil the Electromancer. We might get ionized here. Interesting, interesting. Sure. Maybe they think I can counter and ionize. No, Kim's inside, okay. Gonna hit 6 here. The damage across the board is nice, but the cost is too high. The second ability is goofy, yeah. I use it in Jeskai Control, and by giving Niv Mizzet lifelink is pretty busted. That's funny. Steam Vits, we're gonna say no. Let's try for Aurelia pre-combat. I mean, I assume they have counter. Yeah, they do. All the mana is up, so see a counter coming. Yep, getting in for 3. Down to 6. Need 1 more mana to get this off. But they'll probably get into a strike before that happens. Looks like they're passing turn here. Foundry, nice. We're going to have it come in untapped. Let's see if Resplendent Angel survives. May see a strike here. There it is. Yeah, I kicked Shivan Fire. That's fair. My cat jumped on the desk. I don't know if you guys can see him. I don't know if you can see, probably see his tail. Cobalt. I know. Sorry. He's getting antsy. He's locked in the room with me right now until the stream's over. Two cards for the opponent, and all we have in our hand is like stuff to deal with stuff, like the Drake. There we go. Ooh, I like that. Oh man. Oh no, are we dead now? See, the thing is, if they have a counter magic spell here, then Settled Wreckage doesn't work. But if we play Lyra Dawnbringer and it gets countered, we're also dead. This is such a difficult choice for us. Let's try Dawnbringer. It hits! That's nice. Okay, so we're going to pass turn here and see if it stays. Okay. Attacking in 10-4. Sure, we're going to block. Do you have a way to give it first strike? No, you don't. Why would you attack in then? I feel like that was a bad idea, opponent. Because we just gained 5 life. Huh. And I don't know if opponent realized that they just did that. Yeah. Yeah, they're scooping it up. That's funny. I feel like they just didn't realize Lyra had first strike. That's fine. I'm okay with that. All right, let's get into transmogrifying tokens and see if we can do something with this deck list. Deck list is always in the description, and let's see what we can do. This is the last one of the day. With playing Lyra, we're dead to either removal or counter. With Settle, we're only dead to counter. However, opponent is dead to stupidity either way. That's right, Josh. That's right. My cat is in front of my keyboard right now. He's like requesting pets. Let's see what we get into with this crazy deck here. Two lands in hand. Bone of Craving. We also have Adonto Vanguard and Direfleet Hoarder. This is a key for me. Who submitted the Transmogrify deck? This was submitted by SirEklz. He's in the should be in the chat. Also in Discord, of course. And it's 6 since the opponent's on the play. Temple Garden. Swamp off the top there. Let's just go for Chapel. I don't care. Sure. 6. Green White Knights, maybe? Oh, Tocatli Honor Guard. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Maybe this is Green White Soldiers? We can't Moment of Craving it either. Let's go for a Direfleet Hoarder. Oh my gosh. My cat. Cobalt is on the desk and he's like requesting pets, but he's also hitting my keyboard a lot. Okay. Gonna hit 6 here. Let's see if they want to attack in. Okay, History Benalia, that's fine. Sure. We'll make a token. Or a treasure token. Let's go Plains. I think I'm going to go for a Adonto Vanguard and then hold up a Moment of Craving. Goodness. Hope your cat's okay. Cat's fine. He's very antsy right now. He normally sleeps. There's a bed up here in the upstairs where I'm at, and he normally sleeps there. Whenever I'm working. Let's go for a Moment of Craving here. And just take the 1. Ooh, Shalai, okay. Let's go Transmogrifying Wand and get rid of Shalai. Probably would have been a better idea to do that on their turn. Pass. Oh, I forgot to update the layout. You're right. Thank you. Thanks, Kitchen. All right, get in for 7. Seems decent. Oh, it's only sorcery speed for the wand? You're right. Not sure what opponent's playing, but I am interested. We go for it, Elinda here. Let's go for a knight. Get rid of that. This makes Elinda a 2/2. Last turn. Two cards in hand for the opponent. All right, I'm out for now. Have a good one. See you later, Josh. Enjoy your weekend. Let's go for Block here. Block here. Take 5. Yeah. Goodness. All right. So many honor guards. Goodness. My cat is very adamant about being up on the desk. Oh no, I didn't hold priority. No. I'm so bad at this deck already. I mean, I have a 4/4 now, which is great, I guess, but that's not really what I wanted to do. I want to hold priority and pay the 4 for a down to a Vanguard so it survives, so we had a 2/4 and a 1/1. Dawnbringer off the top, though, is not good. Yeah, it's stacking in for 2 in the air. That's fine. Not like I can do anything about that. Okay. No! My cat is being very destructive now. Alright, Cobalt. You gotta get down. Okay. I guess we can do that. Let's see. I guess we do that and we just pass turn for now. Cobalt. No. Oh no, History Benali. That's not good. I'm gonna text Jess to come get Cobalt if she can. No! He keeps jumping on the desk. Okay, 7 in the air. Kill Ajani. That's fair. It's, yeah. Lindia here. Let's go for a hit here on Elinda. Why? He's like hitting all the keyboards or keys. Okay. All right. Should be okay for us there. Ooh, Flourish. Okay. That's gonna hurt. Hey. Goodness, Cobalt. Very needy cat. Alright, getting in here for lots of damage in the air. So 7, 11, down to 1. I'd love a Cleansing Nova or something like that. Divine Visitation actually isn't bad. We're still dead here. They just, you know, they just let us hit them, and we're just dead. Either way, you're up or dead. Yeah. Yeah, now we have no way of surviving this actual attack here. It's a cool idea with Elinda here with a visitation, but we can't block the 7 and we die. So yeah, use Transmogrifying Wand for hours and only hours, unless they have a Lyra Dawnbringer. That makes sense. Okay. Taking out the Lich here. Ritual seems good in this matchup. Conclave Tribunal also seems pretty good. I already have that. Let's just hit submit. Yeah, I think Lich is just really bad in this deck list. There's not enough artifacts to make it really work that well. Play first, yes. Opening hand is 2 lands with a cast down. This is kind of a bad hand for us. Let's go with the mulligan. This is a little bit better. I like this a lot better. Let's keep this. Yes, on top. Go for 100 Witness Pass. Yeah, I think Lich is not great. I do want to try and make this deck now. I'm going to do a tweak to this deck for sure. Let's go for a swamp into a hoarder. Get in for 1. Could have gone with a Forsaken Sanctuary, but it comes in tapped. Not a fan of that. Plains. Honor Guard? Tenant, okay. Let's go Sanctuary, go cast down. That it makes a 1/1, of course. Let's get in for the Hoarder. That way we have a Elinda coming in. I'm okay with that. 3 mana, 6 cards in hand. Analia. Okay. Let's go for Elinda and pass turn. They may have Conclave Tribunal here. Coming in tapped. No, we're Splendid Angel. Okay. Would have loved to land there, but did not get it. This is actually quite good for us because of the turn 3 History Benalia. Well, excuse me. Thanks to the blocks here. Yeah, not a lot of main deck artifacts in this deck list besides the wand. Temple Garden. Ooh, Dawnbringer. Well, this is good for us for the wand here. They actually will be able to also make a 1/1 here. Or a 4/4. Oh no. They didn't attack in with the knights. We need a land. We didn't get it. Okay. Let's try for the Hoarder hit here. They're just going to let it happen, though. Yeah, treasures is a thing that exists, I guess, SirEklz. Just you want to use them, usually. Oh my gosh. Yeah, opponent just has flyers forever. There's no way we can get back now. This is fine, but it's not enough to help us, really. It kind of turns all their flyers into you know, ground creatures, which is good, but not great. They also have enough mana here to go with the pump on the angel. Another Dawnbringer. Ah! That's game. Yep. Ouch. All right, one more game with the wand deck. I definitely think a Divine Visitation deck would be awesome, and I want to definitely try it soon. But I don't know if the wand is the right way to go about it. I think Orzhov is still the best, maybe color combination for it, maybe besides Selesnya. Let's go to keep here. Yeah, like, I can appreciate the deck for sure and what it's trying to do. I do think that the some of the synergies in the deck list just don't work. Go with a 6 here. Mountain. Let's see. Chapel. We'll go Sanctuary first. Last turn. Because Sanctuary comes in tapped always. So if we don't have a turn 1 play, we'll play that. Ooh, is this a mono red burn? Wand for us. Let's go with a swamp here and go Hoarder. Just in case they want to, you know, destroy that and give us a free treasure. Oh no. Oh no. 2 fields. That doesn't seem good for us. Let's go Chapel and then go for the Vanguard. We just got to outpace them now. Ooh. This just did 5 points of damage for 2 mana. Let's get in for 5. Get rid of one of these. Just to help on the damage. Doing 4, okay. Oh, nice. They don't have any more mana too, which is great for us. So we just start crashing in now. For 6. Down to 14. Repeating Barrage down to 10. Visitation's pretty good here because of the wand. Continuing to crash in. If we actually killed Dissenter, we actually make 2 4/4 flyers. I don't think they'd have enough mana or burn spells to kill us on this turn. So, let's see what they're going to do here. Down to 8. Shock, okay. Factory Lich, okay. Let's go with an attack first. Wand. Destroy this. Make 2 4/4 flyers. And pass. His opponent have the game now. They have 4 lands. If they have 2 strikes, they win. That is really cool, making 2 flyers out of that. Dissenter there. That is. That's nice. Nice. All right, let's go to sideboard here. Maybe bring in the Cleric. Take out the Lich. Take out the Profession. Or procession. Hit submit. We are living the dream, yeah. We were leaving the dream. Oh, that's how you said it. I said it living, like the way you meant it, Vidaris, but you said leaving. That's funny. Which is bad, but a different troll. I got you. Ooh, this is a bad hand. Mulligan. This is almost a worse hand. Let's keep, though. Bottom that. We're on the draw, so this might help if we hit a land out the top. We need a white land more than a black land. Yes. Sadly, I have to run in 3 minutes to get my car. I got you. Well, this is literally the last game of the last match, so we're almost done. And this is also a burn deck, so it's going to be fast. Let's go with a Hoarder first to get some mana. They attack in. Or decide to remove the Hoarder. Let's see if they want to... Oh, okay. Thought they would have done that there. Let's go with a Cleric here. This is a 3/2. One more. Not one more. I mean, I'm kind of pushing it as far as time goes. I don't want to say this during the stream, but tonight and tomorrow is actually my bachelor party for my wedding. The center here. Let's go with a Witness and a Dissenter. Oh, later, never gonna. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend, of course, and enjoy getting your car, I guess. As always, I try to make it fun. And on your way out, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Of course, you've already subscribed. Just, you know, giving you the spiel, the shill spiel. All right. That's your party. I mean, all we're doing is going to like Dave and Buster's and stuff. Wedding is in November, so we're just having the bachelor party a little early. We are not invited. No, you're not invited. So yeah, they're gonna block here. Oh, because Moment of Craving happened last game. They think I have another one in hand. That's interesting. Let's just go with another Cleric here. Yeah, we could have gone with one there, but I'm not really that worried. We just want to have lots of creatures on the battlefield first. And if they go with a board sweeper, like a Fiery Cannonade, we have 2 creatures afterwards, so. I'm okay with that. One less creature to worry about. Oh, there's a Cannonade. So they definitely get creatures here. Keep in mind, the Hoarder is a pirate, so it doesn't die. Opponent might actually scoop after realizing that. I think they're looking it over the card. Wait a minute. Why didn't that happen? Let's go for a wand here. Random YouTube Yahoo's not invited. I'm shocked. Yeah. A lot of people forget about the Pirate's Clause. I think it's just 2 great damage across the board, which it's not. It's to non-pirates. This is a pirate. Yeah, they're going to block the 2 and take 3. Definitely need a another mana for that Ajani. Would be great. Shock hitting us. No, shock hitting the zombie. That's fair. Banefires for 1 on the soldier. Well, we got another land, but it's not what I wanted. All right. It's being patient now. A mighty need for mana. That's exactly what we need to happen right now. 4 cards in hand for the opponent. Strike to the Hoarder. That's fine. Hey, thank you. That's exactly what I needed, actually. Oh, no. Do we want to go to Divine Visitation for us? I think we want to. Let's pass turn for now. Yeah, Visitation for sure. Strike. And if we hit a creature... No, we don't. We don't hit a creature, but we do hit this. Very nice. That's a good line of play there. I got you, Jess. Sorry about that. You probably could have just laid the phone down and walked away, and it would have been fine. Two cards in hand for the opponent. Out with fire on an angel. Okay. There's something to this deck for sure. Especially with the wand being able to do it on your own turn like this. All right. I think the Golden Garden could be a fun addition too, since the wand can flip it. Interesting. I definitely want to look more into this deck list. I think it's a cool deck list for sure. One card in hand for the opponent. Ooh, Experimental Frenzy. Ugh. That's stressful. I think we've got it, though. Might have been a better idea to go with the wand to kill the Vanguard there, so we can get in for lethal this turn, but I was being a bit dumb. Am I going to do Fan Friday the day before the wedding? Probably not. Probably not, Jess. We got a lot to worry about that day. Of course you will. Oh, this is lethal. Yeah. Nice. That's going to do it. I think the wand deck is really fun. I definitely think it needs to be tweaked a lot. These 1-ofs and 2-ofs probably need to be thrown out completely. I'll do some tweaking and see what I can do with this deck list. Would love to do deck tech and some matches on this deck list for sure. But that's going to do it, guys, for today's stream. Hope you like it. Hope you liked the stream. Hope you liked the music today. And, yeah. As always, submit deck lists to Facebook or Discord on the chats and stuff like that. I post the deck, or the Fan Friday deck posts every single Monday, so that way everybody can start on Mondays. So you have like a weekend to brew and that kind of stuff. But that's going to do it, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Have fun at your local game store, and I'm going to see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.